what we have next, 1.1.4. So on 1.1.4, they want us to solve for x, and this has to do with surds. So now, how do you solve surds? That's what I need you to ask yourself. How do you solve surds? What is the aim? So we have this as 2 root x plus 2 is equals to x minus 1. How do you solve surds? That's what you need to ask yourself. What is your first aim when you're solving the surds? This is 1.1.4, and we are given to the root of x plus 2, and this is equated to x minus 1. I'm just going to go back and confirm if this is right. Yes, because I don't want to waste time solving on an incorrect problem. Okay, so look at this. I need you to treat this as one term. So this is like A times B. So this whole thing is a term multiplied by that 2. So how can we, what is the aim when we solve for x when we have surds? Number one, make sure that you isolate the root. Whatever that is inside the square root, you need to isolate it. But now it's already isolated because we said we're going to treat everything on the left hand side as a term, because that's multiplication. So this will be 2 the root of x plus 2, which is equated to x minus 1. What can we do next? Let's square both sides, because now we need to remove that square root. But now remember, we just said we have a that is multiplied by b. Now what is going on here? We are squaring this. This is the laws of exponents. So this will be a squared multiplied by b squared. So I think the trick with this one is for you to remember that this 2, it will be squared, and that right. So let me quickly write this in a way that will make everything to be easy for you guys to understand. So this will be 2 squared multiplied by the root of x plus 2 squared. You see, this is x minus 1. I'm just gonna expand this guy. Expand the bracket on the right hand side. 2 squared is 4. The square root cancels. So we need to take the 4 and multiply that 4 by x plus 2. Once you get to this step, you're going to see that no, this question is easy. So now let's do the FOIL method. X times x, that's x squared. Then I have x times minus 1, that's minus x plus 1. So multiply out to the bracket this side by 4, which is 4x plus 8. It equals to x squared. I can add the like terms this side, which gives us minus 2x plus 1. So now let's take everything on one side. Let's take these two guys to the right hand side. This side will be left with 0. It's equals to x squared minus 2x. The 4x comes to the other side to be what? To be negative 4x. Then I have the 8 that also comes to the other side to be negative 8. So when you add the like terms, we're going to have minus 2x minus 4, that's negative 6x. Then I have 1 and minus 8, which gives us negative 7, and this is equal to 0. Is this easy to factorize? Yes, because we are going to look for the factors of 7, which is only 7 and 1. So since 7 is negative, one bracket should be positive and the other bracket should be negative. So now if I put 7 this side, I put the 1 this side. Which one is positive? Which one is negative? Right, I know that you already gave me an answer on your side. So we take the sign of the middle number, we're going to give it the bigger number, and then you take that one to be positive, and this is fully factorized. Now you can just use the 0 factor law. The 0 factor law. So this is equal to 0. So x minus 7 is 0, or x plus 1 is equals to 0. So this is x is 7, on the other side x is equals to minus 1. So now my question is that, are we done solving the problem? Is this where we stop? Is this where we stop? No. We don't stop, but we need to check our solution. It's always important for you that to check if there's something that you need to reject. Remember, we have this as 2, which is the root of x plus 2, and this is equated to x minus 1. And we just calculated the value of x to be 7. Was that 7? Yes, the value of x to be 7 and the value of x to be minus 1. We need to check which one is true for this equation. So where there's x, we substitute 7 and see if the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. So this will be, if x is equals to 7, I'm going to have this as 2 the root of what? What is x plus 2? This will be 7 plus 2. Then this is equated to 7 minus, what is this? 7 minus 1. So this will be 2 into the root 9. It's equals to 7 minus 1 is 6. And this will be 2 times the root 9 is 3. This is 6. So 6 is equals to 6. Therefore, my left hand side, it's equals to right hand side. It's a ding 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 for 7. For x is equals to 7. So I'm going to accept this solution. Then I need to test for if the value of x is minus 1. This will be 2 the root of, where there's x this time we put minus 1 plus 2. And then we equate this to minus 1 minus 1. So this will be 2 the root of what? 2 the root of 1. It's equals to negative 2. And then the root of 1 is just 1. So 2 is equal to negative 2. That's not true. 2 is not equal to negative 2. Therefore, we conclude and say x must not be equal to that minus 1. We need to reject. So after rejecting this, you go back to your solution and say x must not be equal to minus 1. Right. So this is how you solve for x when you have Surds. I hope you guys are really enjoying this. Nah? So far we only left with 2 questions on